time for the motherfucking reviews.
Yeah.
So we decided that we were going to do just one review, but of each album, each disc separately on the Sremmlife 3.
Yes.
Because it's kind of big,
disc.
you know what I'm saying?
Three.
Yeah. So it's probably better if we just separate them as they are. It's 9 songs a piece. Why not? 27 tracks. A lot to listen to and take in over a week.
The fuck not.
Right. That's right, y'all. Rae Sremmurd,
Sremmlife and Sremmlife, also known as Aqil Ibn Shaman Brown.
That's Slim Jimmy.
Yeah. And Sremmlife is Khalif Malik Ibn Shaman Brown.
That's Sremmlife.
Yeah. I probably chopped the names up. I probably did.
Motherfucker, I chopped the names up, okay?
Apologies. That's what we do.
They have released their third album, Sremmlife 3.
Yeah.
It's a triple disc. First disc is between is Sremmlife 3, I guess you would call it. Mm-hmm. The second disc is from Sremmlife. It's called Swaycation. Yeah. And the third disc is from Slim Jimmy. It's called Jim Traduction. Okay, something like that. Yeah. Snap it to a Slim Jim Tro.
Yeah, brother.
Speaking of brother, these guys are brothers.
Yes, they are.
I did not know.
Did not know that they have, lived that military life.
Right, the military brat life.
And that they ended up in Fort Hood.
Right. So that means they were riding through our city at some point.
They rode through our city.
They were living in our city, or they were kicking it in our city at some point. They probably went to our mall. Probably went to our Walmart.
They probably went to the middle school you went to.
They probably did.
Yeah.
They probably went to the same middle school. I got to find out what middle school they went to.
They have been military over there on post.
Right.
Yeah, so they from Mississippi, right?
Well, here's the thing: when you're a military brat and you move to a city, the city you spend the rest of your life in, or the city you grow up in, is usually the city you're from.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So,
they
probably just landed in Mississippi when they were young, by middle school, and they've been there ever since.
Apparently, they left California,
right,
and then went to Mississippi, and then Maryland, and then ended up in Fort Hood, and they ended up back in Mississippi. Right. So.
They probably went to C3 pool, man. Shout out to all my Fort Hoodians.
For real.
But let's get into this album, though, man.
The fofo.
What did you think of this album? This first portion on their album.
Like their actual duo.
Yeah, the actual duo.
I thought that was very well put together. It's why they're a group. You know what I'm saying? Like they. When you hear that, you're like, yeah, like this is what I expect from them as a duo. I mean, it was good. I liked it. It was very well put together.
Right.
Like the combination of the two. I mean, when you pull them apart, like take them one and then you have the other, like because they have the other albums that we're gonna review. It's like their solo album. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
There's definitely a difference.
So you hear like. More, I think I can say that you hear, I think, more greatness when they're doing it together.
Right. This sounds like the mix of them sounds. First of all, I'm gonna just say this: the album is, for the most part, party records.
Yeah.
But the first part of it is probably the most party related. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But Up in My Cocina,
Cocina.
Yeah. At first, I was like, this is okay track, but after a couple of times hearing it, I was like, I think I like this one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it sounds different. It sounds unique. It sounds, it doesn't sound like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? The beats banged on this, man. What do you think about Powerglide? That's your.
Because it's like a 3 6 Mafia,
right?
Kind of remake, with their twist on it. Of course, I love that shit. But
this man love 3 6.
For sure, definitely. But yeah, I was feeling Up in My Cocina, Close.
Close was hot.
Bedtime Stories. Right.
Perplexing Pegasus.
Yeah, of course.
I already heard that one.
Yeah, I did too. Of course, that one was dope.
Yeah.
42 had a dope beat.
It did. Teed Up had a dope beat too. There's some solid beats on here. I hadn't heard Teed Up.
You had it?
No, I hadn't.
See, I'd heard that one.
Yeah,
I heard that one, and that was a dope one too.
Right.
I was feeling that one. And then Powerglide also. Yeah, that's the one. That's my shit.
Right.
But yeah, it was pretty strong. Like the beats, right. And just them as a duo. You know what I'm saying? They had some good feature right there. You know, Juicy J.
Right.
Had to bring him up. Travis.
A lot of this produced by Mike Will Made It. Yeah. Produced a lot of this.
I mean, this album. When they work together, they do some good shit.
Yeah, they
get some good music.
It's solid. It's for them in there. There may be a couple hits on that one. You know what I'm saying? If pushed right, you know what I mean. I do feel like they've reached a different level, and they're rapping like they are.
Yeah.
But this is definitely the blend of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right. But the real shit doesn't really get to popping until we get to their solos. So, what did you give this particular part of their album, the first disc, on a scale of 1 to 10?
Scale of 1 to 10. I had to give this one an 8.
8?
Yes. It was solid.
That's what I gave it to.
Yeah.
I gave it a solid 8. I think it's strong. It's got some good beats on there. Though they're not talking about much.
Yeah.
At this point.
It's pretty much like a Rae Sremmurd album. I mean, what you expect in a sense, but just, I guess I wouldn't say to the next level. It's more of it with just, I guess, now. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's fresh.
Right.
It's new shit.
Have you heard them? Did you hear the last album?
I heard part of it. I didn't hear it all.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah. I think there was some catchier stuff on the last album.
Yeah.
Like Swang. I really like the Swang song.
And see, I think I heard most of that last album.
Yeah.
Like, I think I heard most of it.
Right.
Not all of it, maybe, but I think I heard most of it, if anything. But yeah, they had some dope cuts on that shit.
Right.
It was more. The last album was more. Not groundbreaking, but it had more music that was more impactful.
I can see that. Impactful to the culture too.
To where this one didn't have as much like
maybe not right now.
Maybe not yet.
Right.
Yeah. Wait till it gets caught wind of, and then maybe it's gonna become a hit.
Right. Hit. You'll see.
Yeah, I'm sure something will, because when they get with their powers combined.